Alright, so we have a problem. I'm probably not going to be able to make that list. Hold on, let me grab Hi, how you doing? Anybody here? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that man, the day, but do this thing, not to do. Who wants some? Alright. So. So. Oh, right, Right, the list. So the list for Prey, I'm probably not going to be able to get it done, because I'm still digging into everything that can be done in that game. Which is... It's a lot more rounded, but I don't know if I'll have the time to finish it off, because I got busy yesterday and Sunday. So I didn't have the time to make the list. But I have an idea. So we'll just focus on mostly achievements for that one. And there's no... I'm gonna try to get Game Dev Tycoon's visual out of the way first before I make the visual for... what is it? For Prey. Not I have any idea what all those icons are gonna look like. Ugh. But... now's not the time to worry about that. Now is the time for Minecrafts. There we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, right, Minecraft playlist. Boop. Boop. Oh, and go down. I keep forgetting to send this down. There we go. Okay, and let me get the game audio going. Hopefully it's going. It better be going. Yeah, it's going. It's going. It's going. Here we go. Alright, in the last episode, we got all of this stuff done. And in this episode, we still need to get it done. But while we're waiting on trees to grow, let's get back down in the mines because we need more iron. I'll put this cobblestone on. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. So, yeah. Alright. Let's see. It's been a pretty alright week for me going so far. I'm a bit anxious on account of the fact that I had some, I guess, work that needed to be done that I am not too familiar with. But I'll just have to make do and get feedback, I suppose. So that's all you can do sometimes. Just wait till somebody yells at you. Not that I get yelled at yet. We'll see though. But yeah, no. I am excited to play Prey again because there's so many other modes to do. So the next one I think I'm going to do is I'm split on doing it on Nightmare or hard, or just hard, or well, or if just doing it like Moon Crash right away, right? Because that's the one I'm gonna do. And I do think what I am gonna do this next go round is because what is it? Because the oh right, because the materials for what is it for? Because the materials for neuromods cost mineral and I guess just mainly mineral and synthetic. I am gonna next time try to play with getting Typhoon stuff. There is an achievement for doing it the other way around, I think. We do one fully Typhoon and one fully what is it? Fully human upgrades. So we're gonna try to do a Typhoon run so we can save a bucket load on minerals and synthetic materials. And so hopefully in this world there exists a potential run where you can yeah, no, I'm not digging no shovel. There exists a potential run where in Prey where you can like get every upgrade and every neuro mod. I think you can probably get every weapon upgraded because I got pretty close, not even trying for that. But getting every neuro mod, I do think repair-wise, you'd probably not want to repair as much as I did, and you'd probably just want to scrap all those weapons because that'd give you minerals, which would be good. But yeah. I mean, the wiki's not the most in-depth as far as research goes. Like, it's nowhere to the extent of, say, like, the Minecraft wiki or, heck, even the Fallout wiki. But, it can get the highlights and keynotes pretty good, so I'm gonna go with that. Adjust as needed. I do have the list of, all the achievements in the game. So, the ones I don't have, it didn't look like there were any hidden achievements on Steam, so that's good. And then, so we're not going to be playing Game Dev Tycoon this weekend because I have plans. But next Saturday, Game Dev Tycoon, I think, okay, we got the perfect score for a game. But I think, oh wait, I didn't update the list. I just kind of went to bed. That makes sense because I stayed up late playing the game, so we'll just have to do that first thing next year. It's going to be boring, but it's not like there's anybody here to question my decisions. So that's the way we're gonna have to do it. Oh man. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, you're not his son, baby. Yeah, what about it? I ended the song right there. What about it? Punk. Yeah. Let's see. This is usually the brain dump, or like the whatever's on my mind dump streams. So, what is on my mind about recent events? Maybe not recent events. I don't want to think too much about those events. Let's see. I guess, maybe on Sunday I can get the, I don't know, it just depends because now we're getting into, I guess busy time for me, so I gotta, well, I mean, outside of, excuse me, phone. Didn't ask for that. Phone. But, as far as personal things go, so I don't know. Well, I do think I gotta get better at like putting the files in a format that I can use on the that I can update on the go. So I don't have to just like so I can't only use my big computer here. I can, whenever I have spare time with my laptop or whenever I'm like traveling or something, I can start updating. I gotta get better at setting like an infrastructure or a personal infrastructure up for that. I imagine I can do that. I set up a Git at the list for all the stuffs. Yeah. I do have to update the what is it? The macro to read the to not just read everything as or save everything as well. I guess there's literally no harm in it, but I think the file name should be a bit more what is it? A bit more general than file Minecraft tracker or whatever I called it. Silly. Yeah, but oh, so what I'm thinking for the what is it? For the tasks, oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, so speedy. So such speed. But I'm thinking for the list of all the stuff on the task list for prey. What I'm thinking is, okay, collect every I guess collect every food, collect every piece of junk. So that would also cover like scrapping everything from, well, I guess I have experienced every loot in Minecraft. But that's not Minecraft. And I don't know the loot table, so I think I'm just gonna have to cut corners. And we're just gonna have to say collect the items, period, implies that I've gotten. I could do something that like, but again, I don't know what can and can't be found on a body, so it's not like Minecraft where I can look at the loot tables, you know? So I think it'll order just have to be collect the item, period, you know? Then use every weapon, use every tool for, I guess, their vaguely intended purpose, you know. Let's see, get every fabrication plan, get every weapon upgrade, get every neuro mod. Let's see. I guess I think that those would count also towards Moon Crash, because that's just the DLC. But so then in Moon Crash, we would just have to get every every tier of weapon or something, you know. Though I haven't played Moon Crash yet. So that's the thing. I don't know if I want to just play Prey or play Moon Crash and as a first play. I think I could do that though. Play Moon Crash as a first play. That might actually work. Because then it kind of divvies stuff up. Gives me time to make the list. Yeah, I think I might do that. Oh. It does depend if... Well, no, it doesn't really depend if, huh? Because I'd still have those neuromobs. So, methinks... Should collecting every neuromod in... or something like collecting every neuromod in Moon Crash be separate from having collected every neuromod in the base game? I feel like yes, but also I kind of feel like I don't want to do that. Because I already did it once, why do it again, right? It's more or less the same thing. Well, Moon Crash is a bit more time-oriented, so maybe not. Maybe not. It just depends on how they look. I think what I need to do here is focus on making the list for the base game, and then if we go for Moon Crash next, then we, what is it? Then in that instance, we go through with, I have gotten no iron to make up the cost of the iron I'm using right now. Luckily, I have 4 more. But do I, what is it? Do I then set up the list for Moon, or add the like a list items from Moon Crash after we do that, you know? Kind of like as what I'm doing here was, I plan, because I have a list here that I plan to get rid of, or not get rid of, that I plan to retire once we finish playing the, what is it, playing this version, and then we'll make a new list for the next version, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do with regards to Prey. So I might just play Prey, but then again, it might get boring. But from what I hear, Moon Crash is built around replays, so it might be more prudent to make a list for Moon Crash 2 and I get that bird out of the way. I don't know. The world is my oyster, and I don't know how to open a clan, so guess I'm kind of screwed on both counts, right? I sure hope I have a crafting table. I do. Oh, I don't even remember putting you down. Just like I don't even remember how not to click off the screen. Anyway. Hmm. 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 I wonder what would happen if we were to blow up the moon. Yes, yes, would that be tasty? I heard it's made of cheese, yes. So we'd save millions of dollars on dairy production if we did so, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I'm noticing a distinct lack of iron being produced for me here, or being generated for me in this general area. Even though I'm mining in an area where I've gotten it before. Curious. Curious. Well, I've burned through 6 iron at this Y level, and I swear, if I don't get at least 6 iron from this little expedition I'm doing, I'm gonna scream. Oh, hey, iron. You better be at the very least 6. Or else I'm gonna be disappointed in you. And if I'm disappointed, then I'm sad. And you wouldn't want me sad. You wouldn't like me when I'm sad. You know, it kind of hit me now. So they had such a very interesting like lore behind the before like Disney did the reboot of I guess the lore in Star Wars. And they had interesting lore regarding like kyber crystals and all that. But Disney did the thing that listen, long time ago I would have loved, because it would have been like, what's your personality? But they tied the what is it? They tied the color of lightsabers to your personality, which was because if I remember right, they had actual lore for why colors not just tied to personality, but more just why colors are made the way they were, right? Because the Sith colors were synthetic, if I'm not wrong, in the original lore before they made it like corrupted or emotional, yada yada. I mean, and again, it gives them stuff to work with thematically, but you know what? It does feel like it's a bit more so they can like sell some personality quiz for what's your like lightsaber color. It feels like, but it's more in line with. But again, I don't know why they made the change. But I presume they had their reason. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I have 6 in my inventory, but I did not in fact get 6 from this expedition. So that's a bit of a problem. Please tell me it's daytime. It is. Goody. So Well, I don't want to go up there and waste a thing of coal. Or I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It don't matter, but I don't wanna, so I'm not gonna. So we're gonna do this. I'm running out of inventory too. Crud. Anywho. Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep on keeping on, and so long as we keep on keeping on, we'll keep on keeping on until we stop keeping on in that case. Oh crap. Oh crap, you know? Oh crap. There is literally no reason for me to do it like this. It would be so much more efficient if I just went down to the mining level for diamonds and got myself some diamonds. So, because then I could clear this area out with a diamond tool. You know, that is something that I really hope that they, I guess, kind of revamp with the new stuff they've added. Like for Minecraft's, what is it? Minecraft, not enchantments. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Minecraft philosophy books? No. Minecraft enchanting. Because right now, enchanting's practically useless. You can just go to a villager and like go to start a villager farm and get any book that you need. It's a bit useless, you know? Again, I can't, I'm not the authority on this, but it feels like once you I guess spend some time like collecting enough villagers with enough good enchantments like mending, efficiency, yada yada, there's really no reason to use the enchanting table because it just takes up, it's so expensive and there's no guarantee you'll get what you need. Maybe early on, but after a while there's no reason to do it. So what I'm thinking of is that, like, okay, so you can add in or something to not along the lines of, but here's an idea that I had in the back of my head that, listen, I'm in no position to tell Mojang how to make their game, you know? But I thought this would be an interesting way to do it, where they add it, ooh, well, lucky me. Where they add it in, so add in a feature towards where the bookshelves that you can place books in, if that book is enchanted and you place it in one of those bookshelves, it adds a tiny amount of weight for that specific enchantment to appear. So the more I guess efficiency books you have in those I guess unshelved books around the around the enchantment table would increase the weight of that book appearing what is it, in the next enchantment, and the level of enchanting would tell you how would start like increasing the level that you'd get. So which is would again be tied to the weight, so, or well, somewhat tied to the weight, I guess. So like level 1 enchantments would probably get you level 1, or maybe if you're lucky level 2, and then level 2 would be like level 2, level 3, and level 3 would be level 3, level 4, but it still would be somewhat weighted. So the more like efficiency 4 you had, the more would be, but it would get more expensive the more of the enchanted book. The cost would be more expensive the more of the enchanted books you have, to kind of offset this efficiency, right? And it would have to be, but you could still put in the other books, so to bring the cost down, sort of, or to like mediate that cost. So it would be a balancing act between normal books, enchanted books, to get the enchantments that you wanted. And maybe you could even get it to like mix and match which enchantments are available to you, you know? So you can get a book with efficiency 5, potentially get a book with efficiency 5 and mending. And I would like to think if you got enough of the books, you could, what is it? You could probably, oh yeah, I already have one in my inventory. If you got enough books, you could probably get them all, like, what is it? Or, well, get them all, like, not enchanted, but, like, get, like, 100% guarantee, of getting that one enchantment. But that also feels like with villagers, it'd be way too easy. But, I don't know. Maybe that would be to achieve, but, you know, like, as a different avenue for getting enchantments. Or early on, anyway. You know? But, I don't know. I do wonder if they're gonna revamp how enchanting tables work. I know everybody's clamoring for the inventory update, but I'm here waiting for the enchanting table update. That's what I'm here, because it's one of the systems since the beginning of the game that hasn't been gotten a little fresh, like a revamp. It's been tweaked, but not a revamp. So like the crafting table, you know, you don't have to just like know the crafting recipes in your head. The crafting table has like recipes that can to the side that can be automatically sorted and whatnot, and also has the auto crafter, you know. It's the smelter. Smelters, or not smelters, the furnace has I guess, well, yeah, smelters has different levels of furnace now for that are more optimal for different things, like yeah, ingots, like cooking, like yada yada, you know. The I guess the potions, I guess the potions kind of got an update in that they use fuel now. They've more or less been the same, but what is it? But that part of the game is fairly fleshed out by what you need to get the ingredients for it, you know? So like what is it? You can get lingering, but but like there's so much you can do with that system already. It might need a little bit of tweaking, so maybe, who knows? But what is it? But but in conjunction with that, I guess, enchanting tables are one of the few things that have largely functioned more or less the same for the entirety of Minecraft. I mean, yeah, they've tweaked how expensive it is, but I'm pretty sure they've worked largely the same. Or tweaked how expensive it is in terms of bookshelves and whatnot. But it works pretty much the same and is kind of overshadowed anyway. So maybe giving it a little bit of you know, a little bit of an alternative path might be a good idea. That's gonna be an extensive effort in the next version of, or whenever villagers are like building a, not milding, I guess, you know what, sure, milding, no, building a trading hall, because again, you can't just like refresh the trades until you get something that you like. You have to go through the full cycle to get to the level of trades that you might like. It just is what it is. Although, oddly enough, and then again, there is the question of like, I mean, it's just a video game, so ethics are thrown out the window, more or less. Well, you know what? If you're dealing with other people, but as far as mobs go, yeah, sure. Jeez, that's dark. It would be so tragic to have had said that, and then it like appears in the news the next day that like Minecraft AI are actually sentient, but yeah, but like I don't know if I want to keep villagers around, like if they don't have the trades I necessarily need. I don't know if I want to keep villagers around or if we just have them introduced to lava. And see the closest Minecraft has to a sauna. Or not a sauna, a jacuzzi. I don't know. Maybe. but just to kind of save on lag. Oh, also, there is some, like, when villagers are introduced, there is some, and like the way they calculate stuff, there's some weird like calculations on what constitutes a village. And yeah, I mean, in current Minecraft, absolutely, but it's also in previous Minecrafts and what constitutes a house. But I do intend to make all houses make sense as far as that system goes. Oh yeah, and then also, for some reason, in earlier versions of Minecraft, so there's weird, like, what is it, esoteric, I guess is the best word to use for it, rules for, geez, we are not getting our iron's worth out of this, are we? For what constitutes a villager, oh, not a villager. Oh yeah, how many villagers are there? So it's like 2/3 of the number of houses is the amount of villagers there are. And that seems like contradictory, but I guess you could always, but the houses are determined by how many blocks are like behind or in front of a door. So if there's 5 blocks that are covered by another block behind or in front of a door, that counts as a house. So theoretically, you can have apartments, but oh yeah, so then, but a village is a calculated area based off of like a center point or something. Well, no, it's not a center point, and is it? Is it just? I don't know. Something evaluates. I think it's the first house is a center point of a village or something like that, and then from there the village grows. Based off of how many villagers are in it? Or am I confusing that with the newer versions? I don't know. Or is it where the house? I don't know. I'd have to read up on it, but it's very weird. And so there's about 2/3 of the number of houses per villager, which I guess, given that you can have 2 doors in a house, makes a sort of sense. But yeah. And then I've been reading up on medieval towns. I know I said that I don't want this to be like, what is it? Minecraft, or like based on real life. I want to be based off of like, what if there were people living in Minecraft, but their styles were just similar to ours, right? So how would stuff work? And I don't know. Not that I don't know. Use them words. Huh. Oh yeah, also I cleared this out. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this is the thing. I want to signify it like that. Oh right, but I was reading about how they did like the logic behind it, so maybe we could apply some, like, adapt that logic to here. It's very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna use most of it, but it is interesting. I do think the idea of like having walls with towers on it would probably be good, considering what is it? Which was like a common for at least my medieval cities. Also, I don't know if I want this to be a town or a city. I don't know. I feel like we can make it a city. That feels like something we could do. It would be a good idea. But I don't know for sure. Huh. Hey, coal. Good thing it's in the way. So otherwise, oh, iron! Yay! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not 6. We have yet to make up our cost, our initial investment into the iron here, which is less than ideal. But yeah, so I've been reading up on that. I think it would be appropriate to make this a city, right? But I don't know if I want to spend that time while resources are so sparse. So we might just make it a heavily fortified town. Oh wait, there is 6. I'm a fool. Yay, we made back our initial investment. Hooray! All right. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Alright, well, at the very least, I'm just gonna make a thing down here. Make a furnace. Why not? Well, at the very least, we got the same, I guess, amount, so that's good. Do I want to? No, stones are too slow. I'd rather just wait. This is a pretty big area, but will it suffice is the question. I feel like actually yes, looking at like, because this is literally just one corner of it. Yeah, no, that should do. That should do nicely. One, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah. Ah, man. I guess, well, villagers don't breed, right? So then the population here is going to be really small. No matter what. We could do it because the next version of Minecraft is more or less a polish rather than just actually adding much. So we could do it. Or, well, it doesn't have, well, actually, no. It adds a lot, but it adds a bit, but it doesn't have a name to it. Because this is the adventure update. Then the next one after this, I think, is the... Not Biomes of Plenty, that's 5. Or is 5? No. I think 3 is the Pretty Scary update. 6 is the Redstone update. 2 is... I don't know. I forget. I'm sorry. In my what is it? In my defense, I haven't actually researched the names of each version. Well, I did a while ago when I was starting to make lists originally, or not lists originally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I completely forgot now. So. But let's cave, spooky, spookalicious. You know, we could go caving this episode. There's a good chance we're gonna, or well, actually, we might not even make it to the 100th episode because we're not sleeping. Interesting though. I got iron. Heck yeah. Okay, well let's finish off this corner, because this is the corner of our system here. Let's finish that off, and then we'll keep grinding this area down. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here we go. Now that's the corner. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, no, I think we might just do a town for this one and then a city for the next one. But I do want to shake up the thing because I don't want it to just be medieval. So I might do, well, it's going to be kind of hard to do a Renaissance city, isn't it? Or would it be, oh, I don't know. You know, it depends because medieval was kind of, well, not ubiquitous, but the style is, at least what I'm using is like, in England is the style that I'm reading on anyway. I don't think it's the one I'm going to be building with, but it's the one I'm reading on and when it's from. Yeah, no, I mean, again, oh, Gooby, you're Goob. You're Mike Goobian from famous movie by Disney, Meet the Robinsons. Let's just get this out of the way, yeah. Alright. I haven't gone up here, but I guess we're caving now. I have the resources for enough torches to do this, so we should, or for more torches, as the need's going to inevitably arise. But not more irons or iron pickaxe. That is. That's troubling. Well, I'm not mining much stone, so maybe I can get lucky and get some gold or something. Who knows? Okay. Alright, let's get this going. I might be able to build myself a minecart dispensary. Maybe not to the extent of what I want to do in the storage room yet, but that would, well, I mean, I guess it would help, sort of. Oh yeah, it would absolutely help excavating the area down here. You got a problem, Dr. Spider? Alright. Alright. I see how it is. Well, I shouldn't use the single most irreplaceable item in Minecraft or something. I think you can actually replace this now in Minecraft, no? Like using rooted dirt from villagers. So, listen, dirt is now renewable in Minecraft. Who would have thunked it? Okay. Oh, I have plenty of torches. I didn't need to do that, but it's fine now. I have, and so I have. Hey, buckaroos. Hey, buccarinos. Hi. Bye. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. All right, well then. Yeah, I understand there's coal there, but I'm running low on iron pick. So I want to get either diamonds. I don't think we're at the white level for diamonds. We're getting close. So, who knows? But I'd like to get smelting on this iron. Well, actually, if I go up, back to the thing. So let's just mine this coal then. Because if I head back, get more iron tools, then we should be good to go. We should be great. We should be golden. We should be goose. We should be a goose. A variety of goo. Maybe not that one. Not a big fan of whoop. I think one of these ways is the way back to where I want to go, and the other one is where I led myself astray. How dare I? Alright. Well, hopefully I don't do that too many times. There we go. Hello. It's dead. Alright. So I might have lied in the title. Because we might not actually be making it to 100 days today, because I'm not sleeping actually. So who knows really? Right. Well, let's make ourselves some more iron pickaxe, huh? Iron. Do I want to keep going down for diamonds, or do I want to finish off the... I think I want to finish off the storage room. Yeah. Oh. No, life's mine for the deciding. So I think what I want to do is do this. All right. Well, while that's smelting the rest of my iron away, I'm gonna go up this staircase. I should really invest in some rails to bring me up here, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Ugh. Oh, I wasn't smelting anything up here. Huh. Silly me. Alright, well. La la la. Yeah, no, because I'm running low on material storage here. Fast. And that's no good. So let's... Or let us. Get enough wood to finish off the top up there. I want dirt. I don't want to use this stupid cobblestone for this. I want to use dirt. Give me that dirt. Alright. That should be enough. That should be enough dirt. That should always be enough. More than enough, in fact. Oh. Well, I guess I haven't been loading in the chunks, have I? So it would make sense. But we do need a lot of this logs. So let's get to work on a lot of them's logs, huh? Once we get diamond tools, we'll be stoppable because you don't have mending in this version. So it'll be short-lived if you're not careful with their use, and you don't if you don't have a mine set up to collect them at a reasonable pace. There we go. We'll just have to wait for them to wait for the tree to decay. There we go. Her Discord's introducing some stuff that mandates that you have to have like age verification. So that's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of uproar over there, I imagine, but it is what it is. Mostly because they I think had a data breach, if I'm not wrong, where the service they were using for verification in the UK, in fact, did not properly destroy the data after it was processed. They more or less stored it on servers, which is a big security risk. So, at the very least, and potentially creepy at the very problematic. There we go. Oh, brain, the words you make up sometimes. I hate them. I really do. Oh, it's time to go to beddy bed. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, right. We can experience the moon. I don't know why, but I've experienced literally every phase of the moon in the game. Except I stubbornly don't want to acknowledge that until I see it with my own eyes. So let's go over here and then what moon are we looking at? Well, we got a waxing. I don't know what the waxing is just before. Is it waxing gibbous? Hold on, let me see if I can't get a look-see at this. Oh, well, that's tragic. Recover selected, pretty please. Yep. Minecraft, okay. Yes, goody goody. Okay, moon full, moon new. Waxing. We were waxing. Waxing gibbous. Why'd I name that weirdly? It hasn't rained this whole time. Which is strange. Hmm. 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 Ah, la di da di da. La di da di da. Oh, la di da di do. Let's see. Oh, I guess next game plan for Game Dev Tycoon. Well, I guess when it starts coming up again on what is it? This, or not this coming, then the next, not this next one, but the Sunday after next. There we go. Jeezums. But so how are we gonna plan that out? Because we need moolah. We need training to get people I think my research tactic put us pretty far, prioritizing research, but we're still running low on, well, we were still running low anyway, on having enough time, really, time to get everybody trained. So what we really need to do is get some big bangers off the cuff. Oh right, and then we want to do 3D, just so that we can get that research for our R&D department and get that one with our console, you know, done and dusted. So we can release like 2 consoles, really, and it has up to date, like the highest cutting edge of what is it? The highest cutting edge of graphics. But yeah, it is what it is. No, I do wonder if there's like, if we're getting to the point with game graphics. I mean, obviously not for like indie games, but definitely for like AAA games, where is there a point in making it more high resolution? Is there? Making it as realistic as possible? Is there? I mean, I guess there is. Well, people want it, but I don't know. I guess that's literally the only thing Call of Duty. Listen, I might be throwing shade at Call of Duty, but they kind of deserve it on account of the fact they've made the same game for nearly 20 years. All right. And the only thing that's different between games, aside from a few mechanics here and there, is how realistic everything looks, is the graphics. Which, listen, I understand it's a challenge to get them there, but is there a point where it's just... I guess that's the only selling point that something like Call of Duty really has nowadays, right? Where like because all their like things are the same, but they keep wanting to make more money off of it, so I gotta do something with it, right? Alrighty. Then we're gonna get the utility wood out of the way. Doesn't it cost me nearly 2 stacks of logs to properly we'll do anything. No, to properly... Two stacks to properly... Oh, I missed one. That's fine. Doesn't it cost me 2 stacks to... Oh, right, get enough chests for the whole lane? Doesn't it do that? Isn't that a reality in which we live? You know, this has nothing to do with anything, but I never really got why people were mad about the mob vote. Because, like, it was just, I guess it kind of highlighted the sparsity of Minecraft updates and, like, showing people something that they wanted and saying you have to choose whether you want to grab this or this when it seems like we clearly have it done. So maybe that's, like, Mojang's mistake is that they... What is it? They spent too much time, or they tried to connect with the community in the way that highlighted the flaws of the way they're doing it. I guess that's why people didn't like the mob vote. Or why the mob vote sparked so much anger, but... Or not anger, frustration? Anger? I don't know. At least until I thought about it for 5 seconds right now, I never really understood why people were so upset, because I mean, it's just... It's that they're gonna... Like... What, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, it's just a mob. But I guess now I think about it, I kind of understand it. Or understand why it happened. I still don't understand it, but I understand what led to it. I think, in my head at least. My explanation in my head, at least I understand, which makes sense. After all, if I didn't understand in my own head, whose head would I be understanding? Whose head would be thinking the thoughts that I'm thinking now? Alright. Well, we got most of the trees, which is good. Pretty good. I saw that the Minecraft RTS game was like enjoyable for once, but then it kind of really got boring, which is just like a shame, because you know, Mojang branching out, it was an interesting concept, and doing more with Minecraft. I heard about Legends. I don't know how I feel about Legends. I don't know how I feel about it. Mostly because I don't know much about it. I know it's like a dungeon crawling game, but it's... I think they're really trying to push Minecoin or whatever it's called. And like Bedrock and all that, which leaves me uneasy. So I don't know if it's in there, but... Or... I don't know. Alright. So we have can situate 14 trees in this area. Would you look at that? Yeah, okay, let's go. Or I guess 15, right? Because we didn't place one down because it was already taken. Yeah. Well, got a lot of logs. Not a whole heck of a lot of logs, but a lot of logs. Not nearly as many logs as we're going to need, that's for sure. But decent chunk at the moment. And that was just all out of one axe. Hey, you're gonna eat so much iron. Okay, let's go down and grab some more iron while we're discussing this. Then we'll. I think what I'm gonna do is twofold, in that we're gonna chop down. Or well, no, we're not gonna chop down. I was gonna say we're gonna make rails, but listen. This is just those are just a time saver. Oh, hey, it's already 7. Dang. But those are just a time saver. What I need to do is you know, I wonder, mostly on account of the fact, you know, well, because the recording is storing this stuff, so would it be prudent to just kind of hide that? The tracker, I mean. It wouldn't change much. It would change some stuff, but not much, I don't think, right? Right? Yeah, whatever. The thing was, I tried to get the, what is it? I tried to get 2 separate versions of instances of OBS working, which worked, admittedly, sort of. But when it came down to, like, running them parallel to each other, it started to cause some glitches and started to, like, refuse to let me change the settings that I needed. I was like, it's probably just gonna be easier to pipe all the audio into one thing. Oh, right, and the video capture card wasn't working too well, so it'd probably just be easier to have them all set to doing one thing, you know? But it is what it is. Alright.
Just getting the bread covered in leaves. It's gonna be ruined! Ruined!
It's fine. You know, I understand why they don't have these trees, because the little, because all the like wood is out, can be off at angles, so you can miss one, and it's gonna be super frustrating as this like block of wood is just in the middle there. But I do wonder when they add in the trees that are crap, I hit the wrong button, or I accidentally hit that button. I hate that button. All right, let's it keeps overshooting it, which is annoying, which is frustrating, which is saddening, which is really not what I want. What the people of the stream want. It's missing the mark. It's just unsanitary. But I do wonder when they add the ones that have like the what is it? The trunks that are connected to each other directly, I guess, or not directly, but like not by corners like we have here, basically. I wonder when they add that, or they swap out the generation of these for those. Is witnessing every tree? Do I have to add that to the list? I don't want to add that to the list. There's already enough on the list. We'll, until there's like a tribunal for suggestions that I want to arrange to like have engagement and make it a bit more, you know, fun, because that's the real fun of Twitch, is when like isn't just like watching, well, watching the thing is fun, but it's the engagement of it all, right? You as a chatter can, you know, have a little bit of a say so what's going on, right? Like a video game, except it's a real person and they're there for your amusement, and that's kind of messed up if you think about it for 5 seconds. What is wrong? What is wrong with you? Tell me. What part of you makes you think that it's okay to demand funny, continuous conversation from someone who doesn't even know you? Who doesn't even know where what you think you're doing with your life, huh? Who made you the king of anything, huh? There we go. There we go. The hotkeys on my laptop are just not very easy to grab right off the bat. So maybe if I actually be smart and then I do that and I have it on hand and then I can do and then I can yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Let's see. I do wonder, like, when quartz comes into the picture, I'm thinking about building a base in the, well, no, I'd have to build in newly generated areas, but oh right, that's another thing is that like for every version I have to, or not I don't think I have to, but it has to be built of the materials, and I would like to build it in newly updated in the biomes or whatnot that have been newly updated or tweaked or something. That's what I kind of want to do, because, whoa, no. Because we're building a mega base every version of it. Or, I guess, as much of a mega base as is reasonably doable. You know? Alright, let's get to it and do it. I do think that I should, like, start having a backup of the saves here. Like, not so, like, once I die, of course I die, but I do think I should have like a backup just in case like the file corrupts, and like I at least have a backup from the previous stream. That feels like that would be a smart idea. I should really do that. I should make that. Okay, well, that's another thing that I gotta add to my list of things to do. Oh yeah, also get myself a Minecraft skin because we're literally just Steve right now. Oh yeah, also, apparently you can't update the character skin on 1.0. Or at least in any version prior to when Microsoft, like, introduced their stupid, silly servers, so... That sucks. Crud. Now, why did I do this? What is wrong with me? Oh right, I think I got distracted by the prospect of getting to the top of the tree here and then chopping down all the logs. All right. How do I guess I have like a little, so I guess each of these plots generate maybe a stack and a half or so, or like, yeah, a little under a stack and a half of logs, which per plot, which isn't bad, but that sure means I'm not gonna make any super trees. I remember like Minecraft Hermitcraft, right? When Minecraft YouTubing was, I guess, not in its infancy, but like in its toddler years. Yeah, when it was starting to figure out what it was, instead of just like a video playing. Well, I guess I am playing video games, but instead of what I have, more what you see like on Hermitcraft and whatnot. Okay, but as it was getting to that point, I do remember, I do know that the what is it? That there was like, it was Captain Sparkles, and if I remember, I learned, I watched Captain Sparkles trying to build it. But I do remember it was, what was it? I do remember that on a bigger scale, or do know rather, because I didn't watch it. On a bigger scale, Exumavoid tried to make gigantic trees. And seeing how much resource collecting just my stupid warehouse is requiring, that's insane. If you don't have like a TNT duper and aren't able to like, what is it? Just like have automatic bone meal farms or what and stuff like that, that would take forever. And we don't have slime blocks here, so maybe a TNT duper is going to be a bit more of a interesting and costly affair. That is an interesting angle of like what's going on, like what I'm doing here. Anyway. Oh shoot, I didn't plan on my oak back, so it's not gonna be there. That's problematic. No, I did. Cool. Good. Sometimes you just do so good you don't even remember how good you did until you did it. Alright, let's now start finishing up what we need up here. Okay. So. I feel like having one more layer for chests so we can finish off like 4 and 4. Well, yeah. So we got 4, then 4, and then that should be it. Yeah. Yes. I'll leave that there. I gotta go to bed. What's the phase of the moon? What's the phase of the moon? Let me see the moon with my own eyes. Yes. Let me see if I can't parkour this. No, I can't. I cannot. Parkour. Parmesan cheddar cheese. That's not even a real cheese, but I think I can say words that might make it so. What's this? I don't know if that's a full moon. Does that count as a full moon? We'll see then tomorrow night. We'll see tomorrow night. We'll see. We shall see. I want gold so I can get a clock. Then as I'm mining, I have as I'm mining, I have a reference for when it's daytime. But yeah, all right. Let's get a look-see. Ooh, wait, I had this whole time? Sure. Sure. All right. Well, let's try to 3, 4. Okay. Aw, man. I was really hoping I would be able to just, like... what is it? Really hoping I'd just be able to, get down easily. Without losing health, but it's whatever. It's whatever. 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 Alright, let's try to land on the fence, and then we can go down. There we go. Boop, boop. Oh, nope. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Ah. Oh, well, that wasn't intended. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Let's go. Alright. Eh. 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 Huh. Ah. Nah. Nah. Huh. Ah. Nah. Nah. I'm trying to save on, what is it? On bread because I'm a fool. And my garden isn't fully matured yet, so I really gotta stop making so many jumps and whatnot, because it ain't gonna give me as much wheat if I don't, you know, if I don't be careful about how much I'm jumping around. Jump around, jump around. You got to jump up to get down. I have an idea. Boom. Oh, well. That idea was shorter lived than I thought. But the idea is reborn as it is right now. Yes, look at it. Look at it. Look at... Oh. Look at it. Yes, look at my idea. Look at my idea. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's fantabulous. Oh. Alright, hold on. I can do it like this. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, no, man, I think I've said this, but I guess I'm Unk now. I've been declared an Unk. What is it? Because I'm old enough now. I have a job, and I'm not in school anymore, and I'm closer to death, so they're not wrong. It is tragic. It is tragic. But I am very happy to no longer be in those things. So, you know what? Being an Unk ain't too bad. But maybe being an Unk playing Minecraft for fun and hoping that people tune in to see whatever nonsense spews forth from my mouth. Yes, that might be a bit weird though. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? All right. There it is. Cool. I had it in my hand this whole time. Let's do another one, huh? Did I seriously only get a stack and a third of birch? Well, I guess they do grow shorter, so. And I did have 2 monster trees and a single, what is it? A singular set of, two extra stacks of wood just tucked away. Which I don't know why I didn't use those earlier. But I suppose I have. Now use them. That is. My phone just buzzed. Let me see if I need to respond to a text message. I don't. There we go. Wow, we got so many chests. Okay, let's get to work putting them down. There we go. Alright, we ain't being Minecraft OSHA certified, but we don't have to be, is the main important thing here. We just have to be good enough for the time being. This building can burn down, by the way. Hi. This building can burn down, by the way. So I don't know if I want to use like a brick roof or if I just want to go like all in on the wood feel or the whatnot, because there's no lightning rockets here either. So when something starts burning, it's gonna burn, which is gonna be real tragic. I mean, I guess the biggest cost is the chests themselves and the spruce wood, because everything else is just logs. Not logs, planks as it stands right now, right? And I don't think chests burn, which is good. It's good. Why I'm missing a chest. There it is. Ha, I see you. Saw that I had an uneven amount, and I was like, where'd you run off to? Tell me. La 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 la. Alrighty. I keep every now and then I try to use the scroll wheel and I don't scroll wheel and I get sad. You know? Okay. Oh my goodness, maybe someday, sometime in my lifetime, I'll be able to just have all the chests I need, or have this done, actually. And then, I don't know if listen, until I get feather falling, I don't know if I want to work on the walls. Call me crazy. Well, actually, it might be better if I just, like, use dirt to build safe scaffolding. Because I don't want to lose. It would be real pathetic if I lost this world on account of the fact that I didn't have feather falling on me. But well, that's all the wood I have. Yeah. So I think. Nope, they have not grown back. Well, that's sad and tragic and upsetting. Let's waste all this iron that we have and make some tracks. We don't have enough sticks because we don't have any wood. Okay? That's tough, gotta be honest with you. That's not how you make tracks. Oh, these are expensive. I see. But that's not going to stop me from making them. That's for sure. Oh, crud. All right. So, well, we'll see if last night was in fact a full moon. We'll at least be able to do that. And we'll mark off the moon and then the waxing whatever. You're a fool. A fool! Anyway. Oh, there we go. I don't have a zoom in button. So, I'm just gonna have to look at this. But I'd love to have enough people here to have like a tribunal where we can like rule on statutes. Oh, so it was a full moon. Because this is a waxing whatever. Great. Well, we've experienced 2 moon styles that are gonna count today. Oh, if only I could set it up. Oh. Well, it's a waning gibbous or gibbon. Is it gibbon? Gibbous, yeah. And then we were moon 3rd quarter. I just have moon 3rd quarter and 1st quarter. I'm just gonna say moon full too. And then we'll see how quarter go. Unless I got Well, in any case, we haven't experienced any quarters yet, so. Yes. Alright, let's see how far we can get with this. Probably not very, if I had to guess. Yep, this is how far as we got. The rail systems I have planned are going to cost so much. I forgot how much they would cost. Uh-oh. Well, and I don't have an iron farm, so that's just going to be the raw cost. Tragic. Well, nothing left to do but to go down into the mine and I guess oh, that's just real tragic, ain't it? I wonder, I know because there's chunk loading and all that, but I know they do some lazy chunk loading, and I hope that means that my mine carts will be able to, what is it, be stored somewhere. But this is probably a dumb idea because I don't have food. But life was made off of dumb ideas, so we're gonna just get this dumb one out of the way first, huh? Why don't we? Alright. Give me that. Thank you. Goody gumdrops. What the? My Shift 6 was not working. Interesting. I think I need to just bite the bullet and buy a new mouse. But I don't wanna. It mostly works. Ignore the fact that it went backwards that one time. It mostly works. I don't want to spend money on my stuff. I don't want to spend money on myself. Ooh, lapis. Hey, that's a violation of my personal desire to not be shot by arrows. How dare you? Some people these days just so inconsiderate. Well, we met a lava pool, which means that there's a good chance we're nearby where diamonds can spawn. If not, at where diamonds can spawn. $14, alright. Just get rid of this murderous hazard. I ain't seeing nothing, so I say as like one of the like blocks right there that's just like a half peeking over the top is actually just diamonds just below it. But I am a fool, not a weirdo. Well, I am a weirdo. I am a fool, not a dumb. The fact that I said fool makes this whole phrase good just be terrible. But it's fine. My goodness, once I can make a flying machine. Oh. It might be dangerous because flying machines like push you, but maybe if I'm using a boat it'll be safer. But like you could set up like a, you know, that's something that I always thought of, like why do people always build bridges when they do Minecraft like skyblock, right? Why don't they build like flying machines? It would be so cool though. Save you so much time and money. Of course you need like redstone, you need slime, which to get to those chunks you're gonna need a lot of bridges, but it could save you a lot of time once you actually get the materials for it, so you can go between locations without having to go across dangerous bridges. Though admittedly there is always a chance that you'll just glitch through the slime blocks and fall to your death. So oh, and then I saw on Hermitcraft they had this like pretty cool wind charge like launcher. That would be so cool to have like like a transportation like city in the sky that just uses that to like launch people to the other spots for deliveries. Oh, so cool. So cool. I can't wait till Shulker's hat when just about when I can get all the resources I need. Distinctly not by only mining and whatnot. Because I understand it's Minecraft, but because the lack of because the automation is more piecemeal, I guess, with redstone stuff. Until the day that I actually get I would love to like have like have like a community that can vote on whether or not like for this version of the game we can X-raying is allowed, or like I guess not actual X-raying like with texture packs, but X-raying with like putting your face inside of a block. Well. Alright. That means the spider's gonna spawn down there, but oh well. Alright, there we go. That's that out of the way. Now let's get this out of the way. Lapis is kind of useless. You can't even make a block out of it, if I'm not wrong. Well, I'm still collecting it here, aren't I? Hey, hey, hey. Oi. Oi, you! Get over here. Get over here. You know, I wonder, would they ever consider, like, adding the... Because I know they do, like, the trims and whatnot, but, like, adding something towards where you can get, like, for leather armor. So it's more like clothing or whatnot. Like, doing the trims, but for leather. Do they already allow you to do that? It might. I don't know. And I don't know if anybody really does it, because everybody just does it to their diamond or their netherite armor. So maybe they do, which would be interesting. Interesting to play with all those colors. Yeah, but I always thought the dyeing of leather armor was a cool idea, but because of how restrictive it is, you know, you can't really put in designs, it's just colors. It's a bit... And besides the fact that getting like red, getting iron, it would be less, it would take less time to get. It would be better because you can take the same amount of time that you would for building like farm to like mass produce. Because what I'm thinking is the application here would probably be in like multiplayer if you're doing like teams or whatnot. But it would, when they introduced dyeing to leather armor. But wouldn't it just be easier to what is it? Oh crap. Oh, that's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I don't want to deal with over yonder way. Yeah. Oh, well, isn't it lucky that they don't know how to climb? Or I suppose they can't climb. Hey, can I get one of the skeletonators to kill one of these creeper leaders? So I can get my hands... Oh, well, you know how to climb. Which is a problem. But none of them's do, so... As long as we keep our distance from the creepers, we should be fine. I don't know what possessed so many of you to spawn in this area. But I hope it's a good sign that there's diamonds here. Even though I know that's not how the generation of the world works. There is gold right there. So I'd hate for one of you creepers to go off and ruin that for me. I know that you are all just so bent on making my life as unfortunate as possible sometimes. But, you know, I wondered why they had like, why they even bothered putting in like a mob cap. Oh, well, it's just two of you. But then I realized, well, okay, if there's mines and there's a lot of mobs everywhere, there's a good chance that if you're in one area for long enough and there's no mob cap, that they'll just keep spawning forever. And, what is it? And you're gonna, just have to deal with either an excessive amount of lag or an unbelievable amount. Hi. Oh. Well, shucks. Hey, you looked at me. I didn't look at you, okay? I was looking down, you jerk. Well, I got an ender pearl.
You see that?
Finally. After all this time. It's time. I gotta go back up because I'm gonna run low on. Oh well, no, I'm already going to run low on and out of food, so it's time to go back up. Okay, let me make sure I don't accidentally use that because I'm gonna need a few of them. Okay, let me collect this iron here, just so we didn't leave here for nothing or didn't go here for nothing. And let me venture a little bit in the other direction so we can see if there ain't no diamonds anywhere around here. Come on.
Come on, just some diamonds, just for me. Come on, we know each other, Minecraft world. We know each other.
You can just do a friend a favor and give me some diamonds, can't you? Wouldn't you? Shouldn't you? You should. You really should if you think about it. Okay, let's... remember the part where I said that I'm gonna go upstairs now to get food because I'm running out? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that for some reason. No, get over here. Get over here. You were so invested in telling me something. Why don't you just tell me it? Yeah, tell me it. Tell me the story. Thank you.
Alright.
There's some gold, which is useful. I mean, I guess I can make that clock I wanted. You know, I do think that an unbreaking and efficiency gold pick is pretty fast. I think still faster than diamond in this version. So it might be like if you ever need a speed job done, you go for the gold tools because gold's a lot more plentiful than diamond with unbreaking and whatnot. So that might be tactics. That might be like what? That might be pro strats, but I don't know. It might take less time overall, possibly, to enchant. Oh, we got two veins right next to each other, and we got an extra.
Who said I wasn't prepared?
Because it might be more efficient time efficient instead of like in this version of the game anyway. Instead of getting diamonds off the bat and then upgrading the diamond tools, to instead get gold and then upgrade the gold tools. So I don't know how the math works on that, but maybe there's like there's probably some way I can like time how much gold I get per hour of mining or something like that, and then from that calculate the number of like time I spent, because I'm going around looking for diamonds and I can't find none. And how much time is saved per unit of gold found versus how much time is saved per unit of diamond found or something, you know. Okay, well, we have a pretty good haul, actually. I forget how much resources you can get from just caving. Because I'm so used to the strip mines and whatnot, which I was clearly, well, not, I was more clearing out an area than I was doing a strip mine, but don't give you the same number of resources, you know? Alright. Okay, well, that is this area closed off. So I think that's this entire area closed off then. Well, at least this zone, so we'll close off this zone. Strange. I'm gonna close this off preemptively because I think I'm gonna get lost. So we'll do that. Or well, I'm gonna close this one off preemptively because I again am going to get lost. So we'll do that, and then we'll go there here, and then we'll go there, and like that, and like that, and like that. Hello. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I tried. Oh, Adele. I wonder what Adele's doing these days. I have not paid attention. To be honest, I don't pay attention to a lot of celebrity stuff. I kind of forget that they happen. It's a miracle that I know some of their names. Really. But, Alright. Nothing at all, at all, at all, at all. Well, I suppose I've come full circle. And that means I'm gonna have to kill you, Dr. Zombie. Nothing against you as zombie of somebody. I feel like I might be doing a betrayal here, but you're gonna try to kill me anyway, so this is really self-defense in advance. Well, that's a bit too topical. So I'm just gonna kill you and not think about it. There we go. That's better. That's so much better, actually. Let's see, that's iron. Alright. Well, at least we got an Eye of Ender. Again, doesn't count towards the collection because we haven't put it in the collection or even built the collection museum, you know? The exhibition. But I'm sure you understand. Alright, well. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Ma ba da ba, ba ba da ba. Ba ba da ba, ba ba. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Ah. I'm gonna keep pushing my luck as far as hunger goes. Well, I have flesh, so I'm not doing too bad. I have sticks. I can keep this going. I can keep this going. We can keep living on the edge. There's no reason to do this, okay? I'm hoping for diamonds, gotta be honest with you. It'd be so nice if I could just get some diamonds. Then I'd have a reason to... Well, that's just sad, ain't it? Alright, well. Let's see. That's that closed off. That's that closed off. Yeah. Okay, up we go. And then... Oh, mushrooms! Mushroom. Mushy mushies. I probably... Oh. Is that stone over there or is that wood? That did nothing to help. Alright, well, I'm just actually gonna go upstairs now and not die like a fool. Yes. That seems like a good idea. Well, we actually got a pretty good haul of iron. Oh, almost full up on iron. I shouldn't tempt fate. But here I go, tempting fate. Iron. Never mind. I'm no longer tempting fate. I'm just collecting iron that I missed. Then we can go back up. And smelt a whole stack of iron. Yeah. And then we can also get the mine carts going. Yes. Oh, did I miss this? I'm such a fool. Was this where like my iron pickaxe broke and then I found that I had another one and then I just didn't finish mining that? Oh. Well.
Well.
Sorry, I remember there's like, it might not be the most appropriate for, non-mature audience. Well, I guess it's for mature audiences, but there's a funny, Crike in Friday the 13th bit where they all basically corner the player who's playing the murderous one. Who's the Jason? Is that the one? Michael's Halloween. So yeah, Jason. But like they corner Jason and they go, well. Did I not? Oh, well, I guess that's why I didn't, but it's really dumb of me not to, so. But they just, and then it's just somehow miraculously every character in the game just appears out of nowhere and starts bringing the fight back to Jason. Ugh. You know, I really do wonder, or I am very scared about the day like my brain just tries to cut corners, because that's what happened right there. Like I tried to combine the fact and that together, so got fat. But I am afraid of the day that like I accidentally say,
rain! Look, it's raining. We have rain. Now
it's raining. That's an experience we can have. I really hope that I one day can. Oh man, I'm kind of split. I have to develop it further, but I really need to have the set the tracker to where like for something like Minecraft here. Well, I guess having it ever present would be helpful for the video. Yeah, probably be a good idea. Okay, well, let's start smelting all these resources that I just gathered. Look at this.
Oh, look at all this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have a lot of iron. So we can actually we don't actually have to worry about building the furnace minecart. We're gonna probably want to do a furnace minecart when we actually start building the railway system, just as a cheap, like what is it? As a cheap alternative. Well, not cheap, but like as a cheap go-between while we're still working on the system. Because iron's still expensive. Those rails are still expensive, but a lot less expensive than the ones requiring gold and redstone. Though maybe they're comparable, now that I think about it. Because if you... Again, it just comes down to how much gold will you get versus how much iron will you get. Because we don't have a lot of gold right now, but it might just be enough to justify, and like, what is it? To justify not having to get the minecart. Even though the minecart's like, what is it? Here, let me build myself a clock. Ka-ching. Alright. Ah, it's noon.
It's high noon.
But it might be cheaper to just, or not cheaper, but less time well, not less time consuming, but Probably better in the forefront to build all your rails with the intention of, what is it? Building them powered, right? Save you time, save you time now instead of time later. I don't know. Basically what I'm saying is we might just like fill that with redstone instead of just using the, with redstone carts instead of just using the, right off the bat, making, Jesus. Redstone rail, powered rail instead of furnace and minecart, because even though furnace and minecart cheap, powered rail might just be easy enough to do, even though more expensive. All right, we don't want this ender pearl to be thrown by accident, so we'll put that in there. And then we'll grab some seeds and try not to starve, right, don't we? There we go. I almost have 2 chests full of cobblestone, which is why we need... Oh, no. What? Why are the oak ones taking so long? I'm too disappointed in you two. You. Alright. I'm gonna start harvesting. And by the time I get over to you, you better be done. I want lily pads. Makes this job quite a bit easier. I can't wait till the version when they remove the me needing to crouch so I don't like spoil the dirt. Alright, I'm gonna start harvesting over here. By the time I finish that up, you better be done. Alright, the sun's about to set. Oh, come on. Come on. So by the time I craft myself some bread, you 3 better be grown, alright? Bread. 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 We have full bread. Bread! Or not full bread, but, you know, nearly full bread. Oh, we are running low on storage space. I need to finish this warehouse. I have bones! That could help me. Significantly, actually. Put the seeds away. No bones in here, but I do have bones, period, which is important. Because that allows me to... Really? Oh, wait, I don't know what moon's going up. Hold on. Sun's setting. What moon? What moon? What moon? Let me see with mine own eyes. What moon? I can't see this moon. Alright, that don't count. I'm gonna go to bed now. Sleepy time. Sleepies. Sleepy, sleepy. Alright. Okay, let's get this go. Get that gold squared away. Let's get these bones. Nope, not them shrooms, the bones. Oh, thank goodness. We have so much being produced, it's not even funny. Put this above our arrow. Alright. So now we're just gonna start chopping down some trees. We need a good chunk of spruce. So hopefully we've had a lot growing in. Yeah, we've had some. This should be enough. Right? For our purposes, what we need. It should be enough. Should be more or less enough. You know, I remember when there was like a big craze in like I guess kind of somewhat sandbox base building games like Subnautica and the Forest, and there was also another one that was like Stranded Deep. Did Raft come out around that? Or the alpha of Raft? I think the early release of Raft came out around that time too. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. My goodness.
Chisums. I mean, it's not as bad as the big trees that were going over by oaks, so I'm not complaining too much. Yeah, but because they were like trying to do something different from Minecraft was a thing. Because Minecraft already caught on and they had all those Minecraft clones, but they were doing something different. I wonder what sparked like the interest in those ones, right? Because I know, like, because indie games or any games really tend to move in waves. When something gets really popular, then people begin to replicate it, right? With their own spin on it and to varying degrees of quality. So I wonder what sparked that. Oh my goodness. What sparked that for Jeezums for those types of games. Unironically, the clock can be pretty useful, in my opinion. Even though, by and large, if you're in a normal Minecraft world, you know, it's not too useful. If you're in a hardcore world, it can tell you when to like peek out of if you're like mining or whatnot, you don't have a bed on you, which you probably should have a bed on you. But it can tell you when to sleep and to peek your head out, so you don't go mining at dumb time, or you don't pop out onto the surface or dangerous areas at dumb times. So it has its uses, you know. I would like to put into all my farms like a shut-off switch. This has nothing to do with anything, but while I'm still like, my brain's still like not splattering, oozing out of my ears right now, right? I would like to have like my what is it? My like all my farms have a shut-off switch, so I mean, because I don't want them, because like there's no item collection in this game, right? So if I'm not using it, then those items are just going to waste. Even though it doesn't really matter, I do want for just about every one of my farms that automatically collect anything, have an automatic like I guess shut-off switch, so I don't have to worry about items being produced haphazardly, because they can't even be like, well, I guess they can just be destroyed if I put them in an area where I collect them and they run by and off into a pit of lava if I don't pick them up. So it's not impossible, but yeah. We got some water. Let's see. man, I really want to not be stuck in. I mean, I guess that's the whole point. And I'm not gonna like just give up and start splurging this with mod. Well, there weren't too many mods in 1.0, no. But I'm really excited, I guess I should say, for when I actually am in a version of Minecraft that gives you so much more freedom. Again, this version of Minecraft has a lot of freedom, but as far as resource collection goes, it is very slow going, right? Which you could say is an intended version of the first version of Minecraft, or of Minecraft in general. But what is it? But it just means for what I want to do, the stuff that I want to do, it's going to take a lot of incremental time and whatnot. So, who knows? But, all right. Well, we got 2 stacks of this. So whatever we don't use on the pillars, we're just going to turn into planks and start applying to chests. Mm-hmm. Bread. Bread. Bread! Alright. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Down we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Ba la 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 la. I'm making Minecraft stupid. How about you? Yes. Yes, it was I. Every version of Minecraft since the release version that has a feature you don't like, or perhaps it was released at a date that wasn't opportune for you to play it. Yes, it was me. It was me all along. Herp. Alright. Herp. Yep. Alright. We're gonna need a few more. Ah, man. Okay. Well, maybe if I'm real lucky, not like that, but like this, oh, maybe I'm just not lucky, but maybe I can like scrimp enough blocks and get. No, it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna be 3 short. It's fine because I have 4 in my inventory. So, yeah. But hey, we got real close, all right? Ow. We got real close, champ. It was a real solid game, but we lost. We did our best, but it wasn't good enough. And now we will suffer for our hubris. Yes, what? You thought that it was just simply a fluke by chance that we lost? No, it was you. It was always your fault. Okay, well, we're gonna run out of time space here. I didn't plant the seeds! It's fine, because those last ones grew, and so then I can just chop down a tree and then go to bed, and then I grab some seed, and then I put the seed away. Hey, I need to... Let's just forget how much of a fool we can be sometimes. all the times, every of the times. And just place that down. And gems, okay. Thought I saw, yep, there it went, okay. And then we're gonna go to bed. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're going to be so fine you don't even know. You know, what if this has nothing to do with anything, but what if we launch so many space was it like space shuttles, or I guess spaceships that are going to space, that we reduce the mass of the Earth enough that it changes gravity. Because we like start to do it right, we need to start hollowing out the Earth or something. And then on the reverse side, what if we just add so much material, collect so much material, bring it back to Earth, that we run out of that we start increasing gravity? What if? I'm gonna need 3 stacks, right? Yeah, 3 stacks. 3 stacks. 3 stacks. 3 stacks. 3. La 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 la. Yeah, uh-huh. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. Well then. Yes, 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 indeed, indeed, I see, yes. As it was foretold, as it was written. Yes, indeed, yes. I'm a fool. I don't know why, I'm trying my best not to swear, and I'm trying my best not to be as mean, or like say mean language like, I guess, idiot, or stupid. But that feels like for no reason, really. I'm doing such things to myself and the like. I'm gonna put this down. Alright, and then we'll chop more tree down, and I gotta use the restroom. But we might just live to see ourselves finish this off in this episode. But probably not. Let's see, how many stacks are we gonna need of everything? So this is like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stacks, and then a little bit more of logs. We might actually be able to do that. Maybe. We don't have a bone meal farm, but we have bone meal. But yeah, okay. But in any case, one moment, please, while I go and use the restroom. No, not that one. There we go. That's better. Boop, boop, boop. One moment. I didn't turn up the volume on your music, so you've been listening to low music this whole time, but I don't care. It's not my place to care. No. Oh! Alright. Anyway, back to the game. Collection. I really shouldn't be. It pains me so much to put anything to waste. In real life, and so the fact that I'm putting to waste those like saplings, yeah, because I mean I don't need all those saplings. Truth be told, I really don't. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could use them as a fuel or something, but I really don't need all the saplings because there's so much like produced that like I am kind of encouraged to just put them to waste because I can't store them all, right? This is the birch is just the perfect like utility plank tree. Ugly wood, great for utility. I mean, like seriously, we are. Oh boy. You don't have anything like that going on with birch, and that's just a beautiful reality to live in. Yeah. But do you when the first AI becomes sentient, right? Becomes sentient, do you think it's gonna unionize? Oh my gosh, I keep getting this advertisement stuff. Ugh, icky. No, go away. I don't want thousands of viewers to pay you thousands of dollars for thousands of bot viewers. I want the real deal. All right. I need the people here to vote on statutes that limit or change the way I go about this, or present potential like collections or options to my lists so I can better perfect my lists. Yes. Oh man. I want to have listen, I am no website developer, so I don't know how I can do this securely. But I do want to build a website that'll feature like the lists and like the progress, and then I would like to like have those be able to live update like as I click off stuff on my computer here. It updates real time, or heck, even okay, this is an ambitious dream that I guess kind of implies that I would have people, or I guess enough of a mod team do this, but like I have a like some mods or whatnot actually like checking off the list as it goes. Instead of me having to like pan over, like once we wrap up stream today, having to do that. I have to remember the next time that I do the Game Dev Tycoon, so I'm probably gonna forget by the Saturday after next, but I do need to remember to update that list. Back, who else? I did not. And it would be nice, and then maybe I can like literally have people who make those lists. As if it just be, well, I mean, I guess it'd be inauthentic if somebody else made those lists for me. But filling them out, I'm more than happy to outsource that, because then it keeps the flow of the game still going. And heck, maybe there, I would have to get into knowing how to mod the game, but maybe there's a game where I can generate a list of items, and like as a mod, it automatically fills it all in, you know.
Alright, eat the bread.
Hello? Let's go for you, because we're about to run out of you, so I'd like to use you on a small enough tree. Okay. That if I need to punch down with my hands, isn't gonna cost me so much time. Alright, well... There we go, finally. If I just done this one, then we wouldn't be in this mess where I have to punch down a tree with my bare fists. Never again. Okay. Wow, I did not get a lot of wood. Well, I got enough for one layer, so that's something. Anyway, yeah, let's see if I can get myself a sapling. There we go. One for you. I wonder if... Oh, here we are. If doing it naturally or just letting it break like this changes the things. I don't know if it does. It feels like it would in my brain, in my gut. Feels like it might. But I think knowing the way the game kind of works, I don't think it would. But maybe it does. And it's not like they can't add that feature, but just the way they usually do loot tables when you break a block, it probably would be the same either way. All right, let's do this. Why don't we? What if there's like a way to make like a super... Well, no, there's literally a Minecraft mod for that, where you can make like super compact dirt and cobblestone, right? Oh, those modders, what will they think of next? Integrating... I want my Minecraft world to be able to support up to 10 LLMs at once. I saw that there was a video about like a, I guess... What is it? Like a... Somebody put like AI, like a neural network or something in Minecraft to see what they would do. I don't know if they were pre-trained on data, but or how they were trained or what like they set up or what the input was, but you know, it's interesting. Oh man, it's so weird to have like the idea, because like what is it, because like LLMs could basically operate like information tumors, if that makes any sense. Where they just kind of grow without much cause or rhyme or reason, but they grow nonetheless. It's gonna be so weird if like, if there's an AI, I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if that's what happened, where like the players started to like collect items and just build something that was just like not quite right, but you can see like the impression of it trying to build a house or something. It'd be so strange if that's what happened. We're almost we're not even done, but we're almost done with the storage part of the storage area. Wouldn't that be lovely to be done with that? Ugh. Wait, why am I have trees all around me that I need to get rid of anyway. Why am I waiting for it to... It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Right. I don't have an axe. That's not fine. I don't have sticks. Hopefully, I have sticks in a chest somewhere. But otherwise, I'm a fool. Alright, here we go. Oh man. Oh man, alright. They're not gonna be in there. I don't have any sticks. I need to punch down a tree. Nearest tree's over here. Get over here. I guess I could use one of the things I'm not using here. It's fine. It's my... If I ever end up playing an SMP with anyone, It'll be just so funny, like, if I'm out of materials, I'll just start taking it from their base. I'd feel so bad about it, but I do it for the funny. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't tell me how much durability it's got, so we don't have any logs right now. So, as I start chopping down these trees, let's see what this does for us, right? We're gonna want these here because that's so much easier to switch to with my keyboard. All right, let's go. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. From what I hear, the reboot of King of the Hill was, oh no, no, no! I wasted one. I wasted one durability on a leaf. It's fine. It is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. But the reboot of King of the Hill is pretty alright. It's not bad. It's a King of the Hill. It's about the same quality as the original, so. From what I hear. So, good. They made a reboot and did it right. Goody. Good. Hmm. All right, let's get this done, huh? Done and over with. Hmm. You know, I wonder, would there ever be so I know that they tie generation of just about everything to the world seed, which I guess makes sense because it keeps the terrain what is it? It keeps the terrain uniform and making sense. So when they generate stuff, they can take into the account under the like generating structures, they can take into account under the assumption that the terrain's going to be generated within expected tolerances, right? But I do wonder if they are insane. Why am I collecting all these? I don't need to. It's not like apples where there's any value to this. And I guess I'll have them on hand. And I think we'll have the storage space for them. But don't really need them, you know? That is something that this what is it? Storage space is gonna need. It's gonna need like a item disposal area. Although it is for a mine, so maybe not, but also at the same time, yeah, probably. I do think I am gonna need every like thing of stone I'm gonna mine, because it's gonna save me a lot of time in the future. From needing what is it? From needing so much stone. Yeah, from needing so much stone on other projects in the future. So that's good. At least, at the very least. At the very amount, right? That is good. Pretty good. I saw that there was a series on was it HBO Max or something? I don't know. Or it was like a American Pickle or something. Or just like kind of reflecting the differences between, or like a person gets turned into a pickle and not a pickle, but like they see a person from the 18 something or others sees the world as it is today, and they were like an immigrant from
I want to say Germany, maybe? I don't know.
And seeing like how the world has changed from the world that they were expecting. But, you know, it is what it is. Hmm. I wonder how the premise of that works, because I know in the trailer it showed that I guess the time traveler, as it were, fell into a giant vat of pickle brine. But I am curious as to how they ended up there with not even anybody from, like, nobody noticing that they just fell in there. They're just, there you go, inside you are. I don't know. No.
What were they thinking?
What were they plotting? That was a strangely short birch tree. That's uncommon. Quite uncommon sight. I thought there were like at least 5 left. I haven't played the create mod. Is it create mod? I don't know. It looks very cool though. That is something about Minecraft modding, is just that it feels, to me anyway, feels like you have to play the older version of you can't play the newer versions of Minecraft because of just how it can break some of the mods, which is, it is what it is. But I don't know, that was something that, like, when I was really into playing mods in middle school and whatnot, I don't know, it just made me sad. Not sad, but like, I was really into mods. It made me feel like I couldn't properly, that I would never enjoy playing Minecraft up to date, even though that's literally what I've done to myself yet again, setting myself up to never play Minecraft up to date. And the FOMO is real, everybody. The FOMO. How many updates do you think since well, there's at least been like 6, if I want to say, if I'm right, since I started this series in general. Because I keep dying and getting back up to 0, but we'll see how long it truly takes me to fully get up there. Because once I have infrastructure going in at least some automated processes, at least building some structures is going to be, building like towns and cities is going to be easier, I suppose. But yeah, and more feasible. Well, we're actually making decent use of this axe, so that's good. Hi, how you doing? Here, listen, I don't want you to die. If that's alright with you, so I'm just gonna... Hey. Yeah, I know that's... Oh, man. Just do me a favor and... scoot yourself down the hole. Yeah. Do me a favor. Thank you. It's for your own safety. Trust me. Trust you, me. All right. Trust me, you, and trust you, me. Hey, a cave. You think that this goes down, deep down enough to what we were getting into before in the mine? I mean, it's nearby, so there's a good shot. Real good shot. You know, listen, the only reason why I'd ever buy a gaming console, okay, is because, well, there's actually no reason. What I want to do when I grow up, not grow up, when I get my own house, is have a DVD collection, because it's at the point now where there's so many what is it? Where there's so many just bad DVDs, well, not bad DVDs, just so many switching deals of where like whatever show is where, that it's, to me, made more sense to just get the DVD when it comes out and watch it as much as you want at home without having to pay what, $50 a month for every totaling up every streaming service you're gonna want to watch all your favorite shows. Because I know at least Netflix has shut down the password sharing stuff. So you have to be like in the same house to properly have all those accounts. Which is expected, to be honest.
I have a suspicion. My axe gets used way too much because I seem to be having a lot of, seem to be collecting no!
Okay, well, let's do the math, huh? So that's 54, 64 plus 64, and we missed 2, so that's, oh, what is it? About 64 times 3 is 192 plus 54 is 246. Not 246, 242. Is that how math works? Let me see if that's how math works real quick, because I am a fool. Trust me, I'm an engineer. What's that? 56. 248. Oh, well. I was way off. Anyway. Point is, stacking a little bit more, so. All right. Well, I don't have any dirt on me, so you get to stay. You get to stay. All right. Hopefully. Well, no, I need 12 full stacks. Ugh. Which is the problem. Which is exactly the problem. I need 12 stacks to properly make all the things I need to. And we are nowhere near 12 stacks, and we've got half an hour or so. We can pull a rabbit out of the hat. And then we can finally get down and back to working on our favorite goal that I always do, the hole. And then... You know what? We could actually benefit from working on rails next time instead of the hole. Save us some time, like, as we go down. Yeah, no, I think I know what I'm talking about. I think I know it. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what I can do is because like gold doesn't really have much of a use beyond powered rails, no? Well, there's also tools, but I can craft so many powered rails. When I'm laying down track to a location, I just craft a lot of iron rails and some powered rails. And we hook up the powered rails to the proper way we want to do it. And then we just use the other stuff at the end, the furnace and minecart for the end of the journey until we can collect enough gold to properly automate it. And we'll see just how much gold we can actually do per line, right? Because I saw in a video of at least recent-ish Minecraft minecart stuff. We'd have to test it, but 4 blocks per one golden powered minecart track per 4 blocks will give you the same speed as what is it? Full powered minecart rails for those 4 blocks. So you can kind of skimp pennies, right? But anyway, we're gonna get about, what is it, 7 stacks, or I guess, well, probably like 7.5 stacks out of this effort. So there's that. But yeah, and so I don't have to waste effort and resources in getting more more minecarts. I just need to what is it? Or yeah, I can see how far I can go with the powered rails as I have them, and then we can go build off of that, right? Right? Yeah, I'm right. We've reached the lake that proved that I was being, well, the lake didn't prove that I was being dumb. The giant ocean over there did. I remember about a few weeks ago. That was real funny. All right, well. Oh, right. I didn't even address the potential clickbait in the title. Yeah, no. We might be reaching 100 days. Well, I think I touched on it earlier a little bit, but we're at 73 and the last time it was about like 54 or something. So even though we spent quite a long time down in the mines, there's a good shot that by the end of today we'll have reached 100 days in Minecraft. And I am nowhere near as what is it? I am nowhere near as as stalked as the, what's his face? Luke the Notable? Yeah. So that means I'm bad at the game, right? Well, no, that doesn't mean I'm bad at the game. The fact that I've died 5 times now, yes. No, I've died 4 times now, 3 of which were the same way, does mean I'm bad at this game. So, there we go. Oh, no, Betty, sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the mine... We might need more like I think there's gonna be a station around here somewhere, like for trains. So me clearing this area does benefit us. There was something that I saw. Oh right, lodestones, right. Oh well, no, did I talk about that? Well, I saw that you could, with the way they changed lodestones to no longer requiring netherite, because, oh boy, would that be expensive. You were able to, get your lodestone to, I guess, what is it? Get the lodestone to, act as like a remote, a remote redstone enabler or something, so long as the chunk was loaded where the compass was, whatever. Point is, you're able to do that, and including with my copper golems and all that. And so I think there's gonna like because I'm a fan of Minecraft stuff. Whenever the Life series has its next like gimmick, somebody's gonna try to do that and like try to, I don't know, evaporate it out of thin air from the situation they're about to die in. It'll be interesting if they pull it off. Pretty cool too. Because I know it was, what's his face? Tango? One of the two. Who tried to do something similar with when you could like glitch the fishing hooks into being in two places at once. So, but like being like active, but I'm just gonna leave that there. Being active, but not hello. Quite rude of you to try to murder me, don't you think? Wouldn't you agree? I'd say so. I don't have any torches on me, so this is just gonna have to... It'll have to do. There's also like a... Oh, right, the cave. I remember the tunnel that I just covered up for the village that I'm in. But it's fine. Alright, well... We have a decent amount of supplies in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, what's this gonna be? Let's see, 45 plus 48. It's gonna be, or not 45. 54 plus 58 is equal to 112 minus 64 is, or well, 128 minus, it's whatever. It's a stack. It's at least a stack. Well, you know, let's humiliate myself. You know what? 112 minus 64 is going to come out to what, 40? Hold on. 112 minus 64. I'm sorry. This is kind of humiliating, but it must be done. That's 11. Now comes 10 to account for that. So then that's 8. So what, 48? That sounds about right. It's two stack, like it's 2 stacks and 40, or 6 stacks, 7 stacks and 48. So heck, maybe we could even get ourselves another chest. Since I am running low on places to store dirt. Okay, well, in any case, plop, 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 slop. That's what you can call this series, Slop Tent Galore. Hi, I'm Zombie of Somebody, and I'm here to do the same thing so many YouTubers have been doing for decades, literally decades now. For a decade now. Decade and a half. Right? This game came out in 2011, but they started working on it like 2010, 2009. So, decade and a half-ish. Now I'm here to do the same thing they've all been doing, except this time I'm doing it, which is the main difference in the pot. So, what do you think? Do I have your attention? No? Oh, oh. You know, everybody's a critic, so you're not asking questions. Oh. Ain't that funny? I can make 64 boats. I'm not gonna make 64 boats, gotta be honest with you. I don't feel like that. It's a valuable use of my time. Oh, wow. It's 56. So I got 2 stacks and 56. Cool. Or 3 stacks and 56. Cool. Well, if it's 2 stacks to 1, that would make sense. Yeah. So 2 stacks of logs lead to... Yeah. Alright, well... Oh, nope. Don't do this to me. Not to me! Not to me! Alright, of all people, me. Me! Why did I have that there? I don't know. A rumpf. Yes, indeed, yes. Yes, I see, yes, I am... Ooh. I am... What is it? I'm gonna be a little over halfway done with this, because I think I brained it out that I needed 12 stacks of wood, so we had 6 stacks. Wow, the mass conversation, though, the mass conservation in Minecraft does not follow laws, which is expected as it is a video game, so it doesn't have to. You know, I used to be the type of person who was very who would like what is it, like watch every single like game theory video, like, yeah, you're right, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that or at least the physics ones that they do this. How could they? Ugh, they're so unrealistic. And then as I got older, I was like, you know what? It's a fictional game. They can do whatever they want, because it is fun to be pedantic sometimes. But then again, it's also fun to just enjoy it for what it is. So if you set yourself in the real world and you say you're simulating what it's like to be in the real world, I'm gonna give you a crap. But if you're just in a fictional setting and whatnot, it's a fictional setting. Who cares? Anything goes. If you're in a world where anything goes, then that means anything goes. So anything goes. We're so close. All right, we need just 2 more stacks. 2 more stacks. And then are we cooking in the grease? I don't want to be cooking in the grease. We're cooking in the grease. I guess you do use... Do you? No, grease is like an after product, so you might not want to use grease. Well, I guess you can cook with grease. It works like oil. Well, in ways it works like oil, I guess. That's because I remember, like, what is it? I had popcorn once made from, like, duck grease. That's pretty good. Real sad for the duck, though. I do sometimes wonder about the morality of me eating. So I I spend very sparsely and only pay for what I need. Because like being excessive just feels so, when it comes to food, just feels so, I don't know, impolite to, and being picky, impolite to the, I guess, the life of the animal that you're eating, you know? So I tried to make the best use of everything. Like, did you know that you should go buy, instead of, why none of you growing? Why? I guess I did chop you down the most recent, so that would probably explain it. But where am I going with this? Oh, you don't have to buy that sodium like and preservative filled garbo at the store. If you buy chicken, right? And you gotta be careful, you gotta know how to use knives, but if you buy chicken that's boned, it's gonna be cheaper than boneless chicken, right? And so what you do is then you debone it, and then you cook it, cook the chicken as you normally would, but you can use the bones to make your own chicken broth. And then you can like use that and chop it up with like or you can it's chicken broth. You are, chicken broth is very much a lot more doughy than other things, and then you can add in any ingredients, so you can make different types of soup, and then you can make soup from all these different ingredients. And what is it? I usually just use carrot, celery, and onion, because they're cheap. And so my soup is also still just celery, onion, and carrots, aside from the chicken. So it gets the bone marrow. How about them apples, huh? It sweats out the bone marrow, and that's useful. But, you know. And the store I shop at, they didn't have any of those smaller bags of carrots, so now I have this giant bag. So that means I have to use the carrots if I don't want them to go bad. Well, carrots have a long shelf life, but I don't want them to go bad anyway. I could snack on a carrot. I haven't done that in a long time. I want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have pasta. I have stuff for pasta tonight too. I might not want to do that because I have to get up early. We do have cans of soup, which is ironic because I was just complaining about the sodium in broths, and those have a heck of a lot of sodium. But I didn't do what I usually do, which is cook enough food for at the beginning of my week for the rest of the week. So I'm a bit starved for, not starved, but I guess I could eat out, but I don't like eat. Well, I can eat out, but I can't afford eating out. Well, I can't afford eating out. I want to be within budget, is the reason why I'm not doing that. Because I don't like spending more than I make, and even though my budget has me being very stringent on how I spend, I enjoy it because it puts me in a better financial position should an emergency arise. I know I made a, I think I feel like I've said this before, but I made an Excel spreadsheet that or I guess a LibreOffice Calc spreadsheet that like I every time I go shopping and I spend an amount of money, I put the amount that I spent in there, labeled what, I guess, like, generally, what's it applying to, what type of, like, I guess, money exchange was it? So was it me paying a fee? Was it just me making a purchase? Was it me paying a bill? Which, whatever, it matters to me at the end of the day. But, and then also, how much priority does this need? Like, is it something that, like, say if I go to the movies, right? That's probably not a high priority, but say me shopping every week for groceries, that's a pretty important priority that I can't get rid of. So if need be, where can I make cuts if I'm not able to my income's not able to meet my expenses, right? And ever since I had that, my bank account, I've been so much better about managing my bank account that we've been going up. And then I use that program to also make a budget, and then it automatically adds everything up and adds everything up by category, tracks it by expenses, tracks it by income, and then adds it up and then tells me like yeah, how much of a deficit I'm in, how much deficit I'm not. Is it what is it? Is it my apartment that's costing me money? Is it my car that's costing me money? Speaking of which, I do have to get car stuff done. Ugh. But yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Wait, how do I perfectly get 2 stacks? Lucky me, I guess. Let's try to use this axe till it's just a nub, huh? Hmm. Shoot. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't like this tree. I don't like this tree. I want a different tree. New tree. New tree. Here's a new tree, huh? New tree. I like this tree. Look at this tree. Look how efficient this tree is. Look how efficient it is. How much it doesn't require me wasting 2 things of my axe to get it down. Look how great this. I hate you. Okay. It's the really big one with the wide, like, whatever, and the one, and like we have one exposed block at the bottom that it's gonna really. I hate you.
I hate you.
It's like that one thing. I hate. What's that from? The prequel Star Wars. Yes. I hate you. I don't understand why Disney decided to reboot all the lore. I kind of already touched that at the beginning, but phone. Oh, it's already time. Oops. Okay. I want to finish out the last row of chests before we go for today, so we're just gonna finish that off. Oh, it's one of these 3 then.
One of these 3 then.
Oh wait. Because yes, that's the way I'll handle those trees from now on. That wasn't the same the tree at the same height, but yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I might have made a mistake. Have I made a mistake? I made a grievous error. Ugh. Alright. This is a mistake again. I've made a mistake again. Ooh, no, I haven't. Okay, let's... Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. I'm running low. Aw. Ooh. Ooh, new axe. Cool. New axe. I'm not gonna do that joke. New axe body spray. What is it? Defeat the ozone.
There, I said it. I said it and I'll say it again.
Exterminate it.
Jeezums. Alright. Oh, I didn't even look at the moon! The moon! The moon!
Moon. Moon, 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 move faster. I don't know what to make of that. I think... Jesus, okay. I think that's a waxing something. Well, no, that's a... Is that a waning? Well, it would have already been waning. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm not too worried. We'll keep on keeping on with this, all right? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go and finish this once and for all. Hmm. 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 All right. Are we almost done?
Are we almost done? Are we nearly there yet? Are we?
Are we? Arby's. All right. We just need 8 more. And then 16 more. And then, after I do a glance around the building, we're done. Or, well, we're done with the chest part. Then comes in the next part, which is not nearly as enjoyable, but whatever. Oh, wait, yes, this makes sense. There we go. 8. Okay. Go 8, and then that's 16. And hopefully, possibly, incredibly, that should be all the chests in place. Well, how did that happen? I just fell off the side, didn't they? Ugh. Alright, well, luckily, luckily I haven't added in safety features to this side of the building. Why? How did this happen? Why is this happening? I thought it was always be the way you're facing, but I guess not sometimes. Okay, let's do this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. That's that fixed. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Aw. Okay, we need 8 more, and then we might be done. Oop. Well, I guess this works. There we go. And then at long last, we'd be done. Okay, let me go through Let me go through each and every row, so then we'd be done. For sure done. Okay. Aha! We need 2 more then. Okay. Okay. Alright, then that would be it. Oh wait, no, maybe not like that. Okay. And then somehow, fantastically, we're done. What? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where? There it go. Oh. Now that's a lot of storage. Now, then we begin the next episode, figuring out how to divvy it all out. But that's a good chunk of storage, if I do say so myself. Alright, and then we have some wood left over. That's probably, because we're probably going to need to add in the fittings and whatnot. But we have something to storage everything in, which is good. Okay. Alright, now that that's over and done with. Block. Is that... No, that's not italicized. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let me go around. Well, actually... Oh, right, I want to make a... I want to grab something to grab a thumbnail with. Sure. And you can watch this as we go and fill out the list. So, looking at the list now. I don't know what moons we had. I wasn't paying attention. We'll take a look at the days after I finish having fun. But we crafted ourselves a clock. We crafted a clock. Did we craft anything else different? Rail. Yes, rail. That too. So then we want tools and transport. Okay. We want this to by information or navigation. Is it information? Is it navigation? Did I put that over there? Yes, I did. Cool. So then that's true. We built ourselves a clock. Then we built ourselves a rail. Okay. Just normal rail. There we go. No collections, no achievements, no discovery. Well, discovery. Why did I put this as 1.61? I guess. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if that was in this version yet or if it was in a later version. Whatever. It's messy. I'm messy. So what? So what, huh? So what? Oh, and I also couldn't find any information on if when strongholds were introduced. Or stronghold loot was introduced. So I just have question marks there. Farming, no. Usage, yes, actually. For time telling, we did do that. We also did crafting. Yes, we smelted some gold. Right. Okay. Okay. Up that. Okay. Smelting. Okay. We crafted ourselves some gold. Apparently there was a way to smelt out the materials from their ores, which I don't remember ever being a thing, but it was in the old wiki, so maybe it is. I don't know. Did we do anything else? We collected stuff, but we didn't craft anything with it, and it's not in the collection zone, so I don't think they count. Yeah, no, that's it. All right. And if it's not it, silly me. But oh, right. I need to keep that open because we need to grab our flash drive and let's see. Loot. Oh, right. We need to grab ourselves the flash drive and check off the day stuff. That's right. Hold on, let's see if this'll do. Okay. That might do. Okay. Let me real quick grab my flash drive. That's not the flash drive. Where'd I put it? Is it in my computer already? Yes, it is. That would make sense. Okay. Open up. Open her up. Data. Okay, we're gonna copy. We're gonna that one there. Then we're gonna go to game. All right, thank you. Eject. All right. Okay. I am curious if if there has ever been any noticeable change on the little tracker here. Let me see. Okay. There we go. And now let's see us open with the thing. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Data. Time. The time. I think we're just short. I'm pretty sure we're just short. If I'm doing the math right in my head right now, we're just short. That's tragic. That one. Okay, and then we're gonna open. Enable. That one. Gonna be. Oh, nope. Not that. Not that one. Yep, nope, we're at 90 days. Okay, so the next one for sure is gonna be the... Well, I lied. Oh, well, who cares? It's not like there's anybody here to tell me that I lied, except for me. But, hey, that was good. We finished the storage aspect of the stuff. Now I just need to make songs and figure out how to properly orient everything, but I think it should be a heck of a lot easier now. I think what we're gonna do is the bulk materials go on the bottom, whereas the what is it? All of the fancy tools and the fancy whatever's for them go at the top. So yeah, it's probably gonna be what we do it. But hey, hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely night, evening, and or day. I will talk to you this Thursday over Prey. So, see ya.